Right, so we're going interactive now. Aisha would lead the way.
Of course, time to get your comments and views on the interactive segment on Joy News Prime. Please join us on the following social media platforms: facebook.com/Joy News on TV, Twitter at Joy News on TV, and our WhatsApp number is 0560-800,000. Please add your name and location when sending us the message, and please don't call. So let's get down to business now. 61% of teachers in colleges of education in the country are not qualified. This is according to a survey that has been done by the University of Education in Winneba. So what do you think about this report? We start from the streets of Accra.
Right from JSS, SS, university, you see most of the training college teachers, since they don't have, it wasn't their field, but they choose like, because there's no job, then let me go out for the training so that at least after training I have a work to do. Because of that, they don't give much. They don't give him much.
I agree.
Why?
Because from the little I've experienced during my school time, I could see that a lot of the teachers, their teaching practices is not all that well. Some will just be standing before the blackboard and be saying all stuff, and at the end you see a lot of the students are not picking up, or they are not getting what she or he is trying to say. So I agree to that fact.
I don't entirely agree, even though I don't want to write off that survey. But what I believe is that whatever programs that are being run at the colleges have been certified by the educational authorities of Ghana, and they have seen that it is to our dispensation, as in it is to benefit us. And so with what the survey is saying, it might also imply that the authorities have not looked well into the programs. So I would say it might come out of maybe a sense of passion and personal gains for going for performance out of the colleges.
First, I'll congratulate our teachers. They have done really well, but I believe that it's not their fault. I want to believe the survey. I want to believe the survey that they are not well trained, because the facilities that will get them to where they are, it's not there. From the scratch, the learning programs, the internet, it's not there for them to be well equipped so that they'll be able to impact knowledge. Most of them are doing their best, but I think I'll not blame them. I'll not blame them from the scratch. I believe that it's not their fault. So I'll say that I accept the motion.
So let's talk about the Electoral Commission, but before that, let's look at the messages coming on Facebook. Israel, what are they
all right,
saying on
so
Facebook?
Dramado says, always teachers. How much at all is a teacher? Teachers take home salary, 4 eyes are on them like this. Nan Thomas says, Mr. President should show compassion to these teachers, period. Owari says, impossible. Favoritism and nepotism has caused the underdevelopment of this country. We must change our attitude. Schiffman says, the state of the Ghanaian teacher and the John Mahama. Doni Noba says, I have so many examples of evidence, I must say. Bolono says, President Mahama should show some appreciation. Listowell says, they should be sacked, no time wasting. And Leonard says, about 80% of the politicians with doctorate and law degree prefix are frauds. Right? Those are your reactions to this story.
And on WhatsApp, this one says, Aisha, it's true, some teachers cannot teach at all. This is Rufai from Karachi. This one says, the training colleges needs total staff restructuring to meet their tertiary status. F.O. Newton. And this one says, some go because when they complete, there will be job for them. It's true when they are teaching and the students are not getting it. it becomes go home and do research. This is from Martina. And this one says policy makers have to review our educational system to suit our society. This one, you didn't, okay, Oheneba from Nkwanta said there is a bit of truth in this. So now you see teachers WhatsApping during lessons. Do you have evidence to prove this? And this one is coming from Berimako Baji from Jenny. It says the survey is right on point. You listen to the analysis made by some teachers in the training college, especially here in Brekum, and you are left in the jungle. Now let's talk about the Electoral Commission now, and it's all about their new logo. Israel, if you can go to Facebook and show people the new identity of the Electoral Commission.
All right, or probably I'll just go to the EC's website. So that's it. So that's the Electoral Commission and their new logo. And here it says for the people. And in fact, on their websites, they try to explain exactly what the logo is about.
Stands for.
Yeah, let me just go to that. All right, I don't have it exactly here, but it was, okay, I was on it a short while ago. Let me see if I can pull it. All right.
Yeah, I think it will be on top.
Okay, taking me a while to get to that. Right, but yeah, this is what the logo.
They have.
This is what the new logo. This is what their logo is.
Looks like.
This is it. Yeah.
And they've explained in detail what every symbol there.
Every symbol, which is what I was trying to.
Commission.
You may want to.
So I want to look at the WhatsApp comments whilst you search for that details, because the viewers need it.
All right, so it's actually on our page already. So the circle represents unity, singular and unified in its purpose, our democracy. The blue of the circle represents the stability and independence of the commission. And the inward moving arrows reflect all the people of Ghana equally coming together for the common purpose, the right to select their political leadership. The use of the red, gold, and green represents our country, Ghana. The whole identity represents a unified common purpose and vision and demonstrates our independence as an institution. So there you have it. That's what the EC's logo stands for.
Okay, so what are people saying on Facebook?
All right, on the logo, Ghanaians always dwell on irrelevances. That's my motherland, though. I have nothing to do than to pray for a good leader and a good government that can help the poor people of this nation. It's too bad. Muhammad says the symbol is really meaningful to Ghanaians. The competence of the EC boss and a crew is highly recommended, and it is an indication to a peaceful and transparent upcoming polls. And we have Bayport saying the EC saying that they don't have enough money for compilation and incredible register. The same organization has gotten money to do a new logo. Do you know that their so-called logo has Illuminati inscriptions? Oh, wow. I said more. Illuminati has captured the mind of the EC boss. People should learn more about the logo. Daniel Addo says, everybody at all can just give meanings to symbols. Where is our identity in this logo? And are we the only country with red, yellow, and green in our flag? Abraham says, Abraham chooses to come and post something. Kweku Apiateng says, this move shows clearly how the EC is desperate and immature in demonstration of this logo. In election year, motive exposed and backfired big time.
And on WhatsApp, Barry Kwaba from Jenny again says, I'm surprised about the hula balloon and the fuss about EC's logo. Every institution does some routine changes over time to allow it position itself strategically going forward. The issue about plagiarism is simply laughable. Let the NPP continue to issue press releases on a non-issue like this. This one says, oh, you're still talking about the teachers. And this one says, if it's simple, if you don't like the EC's new logo, get out of your room and hug the nearest transformer. It will help you understand. Sometimes I don't understand the MPP. Is the new logo going to change anything? What opposition cry is this? Go to Electoral Commission, make input. You have boycotted. Would you have the moral right, if not without shame, to complain if anything goes wrong? Are you sure they haven't been contributing? They have been in the IPAC meetings. Where lies your argument? The commission is right on the logo. Ghanaians should give the EC boss a break for her to do her work effectively. So this is for all those who have complained about the insignificance of the new EC logo, because Israel has just explained to you what it stands for. Do you accept the explanation of the new logo? Does it appropriately represent the new course the EC is charting? What do you make of the logo and its significance?
Yeah, I believe if they want to represent Ghana with symbols, I think there are many symbols in Ghana that we are very aware of its existence, but you trying to bring in different symbols like the arrows they are trying to portray, it doesn't really tell anything about we Ghanaians. Do you get it? But I believe as a country, if you want to do something and people are giving so much complaints about what you are trying to do, in as much as you saying the EC is an independent body, I think you also have to factor in the views of the people as well, because since the incidence of this new symbol that they are bringing into existence, there's been I am yet to find out anyone who is in support of this new thing, but for me, I don't really think it represents Ghanaians in any way.
No, actually, why didn't they maintain the old one but rather change it? What is the significance between the two? They should compare and see what they've done wrong and put in place what they can do right. The red, gold, green actually represents Ghana, but the arrows, I don't find any connection with them.
What about the others?
The others, the color, it's bizarre. Yeah.
Truly, I think based on what they are saying, we are all Ghanaians and they want us to be together. So what they are saying, I do understand. I think they want unity. So what they are doing is good. Yeah.
I don't think there's a fair representation. Compared to the first one, I think it's in order. And this one, I think they've combined the red, yellow, green. I think they all have the same definition. So I think with the first one, I think they've separated it. But for this one, it's been grouped. So I think it's not a fair representation compared to the first one.
So after the break, your comments on former Transport Minister Jeffat Ativa's plea to voters. Welcome back from that break. Okay, former Transport Minister has asked Ghanaians to vote massively for the NDC come November 7th this year so she can avoid jail. She said this during a campaign platform in the Ketu South district of the Volta region. And she cited the Kufuor government's persecution of some former ministers in the NDC government as the reason the NPP is not fit to govern the country. So the story is on myjoyonline.com, but this is how you've been reacting to it. Let's see on Facebook what's coming. What's people saying on Facebook, Israel?
Right, so let's start. Elvis Watting says, you're running away from your own shadows. God is watching you. Steven says, I'll be happy if that happens. The law must work in this country. Eldo Fore says, does it mean then the then minister knew something about the bus branding? They'll lose so that she goes to jail. All these people go to church. All these people, Sunday, they go to church. Julia says, show me just one thing that he has done in Ketu South. I'm a member of the NDC, but not Fifi. Lydia Kluche says, hey, Joy FM, please, a woman did not say that. Oh, if you people don't hear ever, please ask somebody to teach you what she said. And then Opoku Patrick comes and replies, were you there, Massa? And then Prosper comes in and says, Lydia, I listened to the whole audio, unless you're telling me too that I'm not an ever. Are you the only ever girl in Ghana? Bow your head in shame. Lydia. Jay Isaac says, she's not the only person going to jail from NDC. Efa Kwatin says, all right. Martin, I wonder if saying that the NPP is a tribal party that loves to forcefully jail ever ministers amounts to saying that she will automatically go to jail when the NPP wins power. useless Joy FM because Ichuman's goons are at it again. And Prosper comes in and says, I'm sure saying you well-meaning Ghanaians will and never engage someone like you in an intellectual discourse. Did you actually listen to what she said? I doubt you are even an ever. I'm 100% ever blood, and I took my time to really listen to the whole audio, and I think it is in bad taste, and people should justify, and nobody should justify this. Tamaklu says, oh la la, she benefits alone. Nonsense. Even if it is 20 years, you would go. Razak says she has confessed. What is left for the police or BNI to apprehend her? Mama Ba says, so you guys know very well what you did was wrong, but here come on airwaves to defend your mistakes, all in the name of dirty politics, huh? Don't worry, change is almost here, so get ready for accountability.
And on WhatsApp, this one says, it's actually from Barry Makwa, but from Jinijin says, the fact only corroborated an incontrovertible fact. The NPP doesn't prosecute people from previous NDC governments, but prosecute them. Have we forgotten so soon about Justice Henry Taban's confessing that Achuk's case was an arbitrous round her neck for obvious reasons? This one, Michael from UK says, indeed, these comments by Defativa proves that President Mahama and his appointees had misappropriated the resources of the state and the fear of being thrown into jail by a possible Akufo-Addo's government. Aziz from WA says, I wonder what she meant. And the argument goes on here. This one says, because of her speech, I will vote for MPP. Shame on her. Well, those are some of your comments coming on WhatsApp. Now, our trending video. I'm just tempted to ask you this question. Would you buy this clip if you found it on the shelves of in a music shop? Well, Ayarga says he used to be a rapper at the age of 18. Here's a bit of him reminiscing.
Give me a line.
Okay, give me the music, please.
No. I mean, rappers can do this without it. I mean,
I can do
you
it,
can just give me a line.
This is not the time to do it, boy. As we're talking about, everything we do it today for tomorrow, against the days, and the days are coming. You know that, I know that, everybody knows that Ghana is the best place for us. Ayaraga is number one. Vote for Ayaraga. He's going to be the good president of Ghana.
Oh, that's a rap from Hassan Ayaraga today.
And the rhymes was for Ayaraga, is there? Oh my goodness, did you enjoy that rap? I'm sure you buy that clip when you find it on the shelves. Well,
we actually have it. We've posted it on Facebook page, so you can go and get to see it all over again. And well, let's see what comments are coming through. Okay, he should better stop all that and go for a party agent for NDC. Oh, Charlie, Stevie, don't do that.
So, on that Eric off notes, we part company this evening and meet same time tomorrow. Bye bye.